Not just zombies, but they were getting doppelgangers as well to invade.
So they were trying to infiltrate human society in the real world by raising doppelgangers from the bodies of the original settlers of Malifaux. And what kind of player characters did you have trying to stop this insidious plot?
I had three Ortegas and Rodrigo, who was a pistolero. His wife Anya, who was a knife fighter, and Rodrigo,
and you had the shotgun kid too,
yeah,
right?
was shotgun.
Okay.
And then I had three Arcanus. I had the magician, who was Arcanus. I had the entertainer performer helps out the magician. The assistant.
The assistant, yeah.
The assistant.
The lovely assistant.
The lovely assistant, yes, thank you. And I had the stagehand and protege
of the magician. So, if you guys haven't checked out the awesome world of Malifaux, and not only the great miniatures game, but the awesome fiction that you have, you should probably check it out. There's a link to Weird Miniatures and Malifaux on our site, but I'm certain that everybody had a great time sort of exploring that world from an RP point of view. Do you plan on doing more of these Malifaux RP games later on?
Well, they enjoyed it, so I plan on running another one next con.
Did you see, if you can feign having fun, you can go ahead and have him do it again and again. It's like a performing monkey. Well, unfortunately, we also had our D&D Versus event that didn't go off because we had so much RPGA stuff going on at this convention. This convention has a ton of RPGA stuff going on, competing with it, and unfortunately, we didn't have quite enough players to pull that off. But for those of you who don't know about it, why don't you, Chris, come back over here and sit over here and tell us what you do with that particular scenario and how two groups of players can meet each other and fight it out at the end.
Basically, the scenario is we try to get two groups of players, usually two groups of 4, two groups of 5. Basically, they represent a high fantasy. Each one represents a high fantasy city, and basically the Lord of the Underworld, Torog, says that every 100 years or so that these two cities have to fight for their survival, and basically whichever team wins, their city survives the Lord of the Underdark's onslaught, and the other city is destroyed.
So basically, you have a group of adventurers that are fighting for the very lives of everybody in their city, because if they don't manage to pull off a victory in this dungeon, the Lord of the Underworld will come in, sweep in, and devour everybody's souls.
Yes.
Hardcore. Steve also runs the other end of this.
Hi.
And so what we have is two D&D groups that start at two ends of a single dungeon.
A 6-hour challenge.
A 6-hour challenge. So the two individual D&D groups fight their way through their side of the dungeon. They meet in the middle. What happens to them when they meet in the middle, guys?
It's head-to-head combat. Two groups of potentially 5 players each, and they start on statuesque pedestals and wander down into the mist laden ruins to commence beating each other up until death.
So basically, it's a fight to the death at the end between two player character parties. So what you're dealing with is a very online RPG type of PvP experience at the end of a dungeon crawl. And I've never really seen anybody else really kind of do that as an event at con, and we do that here all the time. So if that piques your interest at all, if you want to set your D&D fighting skills against another group of hapless wanderers.
Now moving to Sundays.
Sunday.
Lord Torog's Day.
Lord Torog's Day, and it will be in direct competition with the Wiener Dog Winter Nationals next time.
Also, the thing is, each group does the same scenario at the same time. In its actual real time, when one group finishes that scenario, it's over. That group wins whatever benefits
There
are
is some satisfaction and cheers, come about when the group finishes before the next one, and then there's frustration.
The competition begins before they even start swinging at each other. Now they're like, we gotta do it faster than those guys.
There are special benefits for completing a scenario before the other group?
Yes, there are. the winning team for that particular encounter can choose to divvy up 5 healing surges, or one person that has expended a daily power. We're running 4th edition D&D rules with essentials characters, and that one person can replenish a daily power.
Like one or the others.
One or the other.
And the magic item as well.
Well, we've done some tweaking in the past where we've kind of toned down the magic items, and then have, as a Benny, added little bennies for the particular encounter where they can pick up a magic item that would increase it. But we're still kind of tweaking that, and just to conserve time, because we're trying to fit 3 encounters and the main battle, entertaining people for 6 hours, try to get it all done within that time period and entertaining.
Yep. Well, it sounds really challenging and work in progress. But if you guys want to be part of that, come on down to the Strategic Island series of events where you can enjoy wonderful miniatures games, pickup games, and scheduled events. Great role-playing games that you won't be able to play anywhere else with anybody else. And cool D&D adventures with not only us here at Pleasant Awesome, but RPGA, and also the great people at the Pathfinder, if you like the 3.5-ish more edition of D&D and want to play some Pathfinder.
Torog wants your soul.
Torog wants your soul, baby. It's tasty. It tastes like licorice, black licorice, dark black licorice. All right, so that's it for us today, guys. Everybody, I hope you had a great holiday weekend if you weren't here with us at Gamex. Otherwise, I bid you adieu.